This is the Sleep Story Temple, where stories become medicine, and ancient wisdom carries you into deep rest. Breathe gently, and let us begin tonight's journey. Get comfortable. Close your eyes or let them grow heavy. Allow your breath to become soft and slow. Tonight, we do not travel outward to distant stars or ancient cities. We travel inward to the quietest place of all, the present moment. We explore the ancient path of Vipassana, the art of seeing things exactly as they are. It is a practice not of doing, but of noticing, of watching the breath rise and fall, watching sensations come and go, and discovering the deep, still lake that lies beneath the ripples of the mind. You do not need to be a meditator. You do not need to strive. You only need to lie here, surrender the weight of the day, and let the gentle clarity of insight wash over you. For now, simply breathe and let the silence that was always there begin to hold you. You have arrived. The journey is over for today. You do not need to go anywhere else. You do not need to be anyone else. Here in this room, in this moment, everything is complete. Feel the surface beneath you. It is holding you up. It is steady. It is patient. It does not ask for your effort. It only asks for your weight. Give it your weight now. Let the heels sink. Let the hips settle. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Let the head be heavy on the pillow. The day has been full of noise, full of words, full of doing. We spend so much of our lives adding things to the moment, adding plans, adding worries, adding conversations, adding the pressure to be better. But tonight, we practice the art of subtraction. We gently take away the effort. We take away the need to solve. We take away the need to understand. And when we take it all away, we find what remains. We find the silence that was always there. This silence is not something you have to create. You do not have to manufacture it. You do not have to earn it. It is like the sky behind the clouds. The clouds may be dark. They may be stormy. They may be moving fast. But the sky behind them has never moved. It has never been wet. It has never been disturbed. It simply is. Vipassana, or clear seeing, begins with this recognition that beneath the noise of your mind, there is a vast, open quietness waiting for you. Listen to the room around you. Maybe you hear distant traffic. Maybe the hum of a fan. Maybe the creak of the house settling. Do not fight these sounds. Do not wish them away. Notice that they are happening inside a larger silence. The sound rises, the sound falls, and the silence holds it all. Take a slow breath in, through the nose, gentle, deep, and a long breath out, letting the air leave the body without pushing. With that exhale, imagine you are sinking below the surface of the day, like a stone dropped into a lake, drifting down, past the light, past the currents, down to the bottom where the water is still and cool and clear. In this tradition, we are learning to see things as they truly are. And the first truth is this: you are not the noise. You are the one who listens to the noise. You are the witness. Think of how much energy you used today trying to control things, trying to manage the future, trying to fix the past. It is exhausting work, being the general of the universe. Tonight, you can resign your commission. You can take off the armor. You can lay down the map. You are allowed to just be a breathing body lying in the dark. Nothing to fix, nothing to manage. Only this soft stillness. Notice the space between your thoughts. Even if your mind is busy, there are tiny gaps, little pauses, like the space between two words, like the rest between two notes of music. Look for those spaces. Rest your attention there. In those gaps, the silence is waiting. It is a friendly silence. It is not cold. It is not empty. It is full of rest. It is full of potential. It is the soil from which your dreams will grow tonight. Let your forehead smooth out. Imagine a warm hand gently brushing away the lines of concentration. Let your jaw unhinge slightly. Let the tongue rest on the floor of the mouth. Let the eyes soften behind their lids. They do not need to look for anything now. The world has been put away. The screens are dark. The demands are silent. You are entering the temple of the present moment. In this temple, the only rule is kindness. The only task is breathing. You may feel a resistance, a part of you that says, I should be doing something. I should be worrying about tomorrow. That is just an old habit, a gentle echo. You can bow to it. You can say, thank you for trying to help. But we are resting now, and let it drift away. Return to the silence. Feel it wrapping around you like a heavy, soft blanket. It covers your feet. It covers your legs. It covers your chest. It is a silence that protects you. It creates a boundary between you and the world. Inside this boundary, you are safe. Inside this boundary, you are enough. The ancient masters knew that peace is not found by rearranging the world. Peace is found by remembering who you are beneath the rearrangement. You are the stillness. You are the awareness. You are the quiet center of the turning wheel. As you lie here, notice that the silence is not separate from you. It is in your breath. It is in the pauses between your heartbeats. It is in the marrow of your bones. You are coming home to yourself. Not the self that has a name. Not the self that has a job. Not the self that has a history. But the deep self. The silent self. The one who has been watching since you were a child. The one who never gets tired. The one who is always at peace. Let yourself sink into that self. It fits you perfectly. It is older than your worries. It is deeper than your fears. It is the silence that was always there, waiting for you to stop running, waiting for you to lie down, waiting for you to breathe. In the next part of our journey, we will begin to watch the breath rising and falling in this quiet space. But for now, just for a few more moments, enjoy the relief of doing absolutely nothing. Enjoy the sweetness of just being here, wrapped in the dark, held by the silence, ready to see clearly, ready to rest. The silence has settled around you. The body has given up its weight. Now we turn our attention inward to the most faithful companion you have ever known. Before you had a name, you had this. Before you had a language, you had this. Before you understood the world, this rhythm was keeping you alive. Your breath, it is the first teacher. It teaches us that everything arrives and everything leaves. It teaches us that we can receive without grasping, and we can let go without losing. Tonight, we are going to listen to this teacher, not with our ears, but with our awareness. Bring your attention very gently to the entrance of the nostrils, or, if you prefer, to the rise and fall of the belly. Choose one place, a place where the sensation feels clear to you, and just rest your mind there, like a butterfly resting on a leaf, light, delicate, observant. In many sleep practices, you are asked to control the breath, to count it, to deepen it, to force it into a shape. But in Vipassana, we do something different, something kinder. We leave it alone. We let the breath be exactly as it is. You are not the driver tonight. You are the passenger. You are sitting by the window, watching the scenery flow by. If the breath is short, let it be short. You do not need to lengthen it. If the breath is shallow, let it be shallow. You do not need to deepen it. If it is uneven, let it be uneven. This is a profound permission. You are telling your body, I trust you to breathe me. I do not need to manage this. Notice the sensation of the air coming in. Maybe it feels cool, striking the upper lip, touching the inside of the nose. Follow that coolness, in and in. Then notice the pause, the tiny moment of stillness at the top of the breath, before the tide turns. And then the exhale. Notice the warmth now. The air has been inside you. It has been warmed by your life. And now it leaves, softer, gentler, flowing out into the night. Cool breath in, warm breath out. This is the rhythm of existence, over and over again. You do not have to make it happen. It happens by itself. Think of how much of your life is spent making things happen, making decisions, making money, making conversation, making plans. Here, in the dark, you are free from all of that. You are simply the witness of a process that is as old as life itself. As you watch the breath, you may notice that your mind wanders away. It starts thinking about tomorrow. It starts replaying a conversation. It drifts into a dream. This is not a mistake. This is what minds do. The mind is like a small boat on a choppy ocean. It drifts with the currents. The breath is your anchor. When you realize you have drifted away, do not be angry. Do not judge yourself. Simply smile in the dark. And gently, very gently, pull on the chain of the anchor. Bring the boat back to the harbor, back to the nose, back to the belly, back to the breath. Here I am, you can say to yourself. I am back with the inhale. I am back with the exhale. Every time you return, you are strengthening a muscle, the muscle of patience, the muscle of peace. You are learning that you can always come home to this moment. No matter how far you go, the breath is always here, waiting for you, steady, rhythmic, reliable. Imagine the breath as a wave, washing over the shore of your body. Inhale. The wave comes up the sand. Exhale. The wave slides back to sea. It smooths out the sand. It erases the footprints of the day. With every breath out, imagine you are becoming a little heavier, a little softer. The breath is a lullaby that the body sings to itself. It has sung this song every night of your life. It knows how to soothe you. It knows how to carry you across the bridge from waking to sleeping. You might notice that as you watch it, the breath begins to change. It might become very soft, very subtle, so quiet that you can barely feel it. That is okay. That is a sign that the system is quieting down, that the engine is cooling. You do not need to go looking for a big breath. Stay with the small, quiet breath. It is a thread of silk. Follow it. Follow it down into the dark. There is a saying in the ancient texts: as the breath calms, the mind calms. They are mirrors of each other. You cannot force the mind to be quiet, but you can watch the breath. And as the breath slows down, the mind naturally begins to settle, like dust settling in a quiet room. Inhale. I know I am breathing in. Exhale. I know I am breathing out. Simple, pure, uncomplicated. You do not need to solve the riddle of your life tonight. You only need to feel this one breath, and then this one, and then the next, one at a time, building a chain of moments that leads you deeper and deeper into rest. This breath is the anchor point, the center of the wheel. The world may be spinning, thoughts may be turning, but right here, in the center, there is stillness. Hold on to the anchor. Feel the rope in your hands. Feel the weight of it keeping you safe. You are not lost. You are here, breathing, being, drifting. In the next part of our journey, we will let this awareness expand. We will move from the breath to the body itself, exploring the landscape of sensation. But for now, stay with the teacher. Stay with the anchor. In and out, riding the gentle waves into the night. The breath continues, in and out. A steady rhythm in the background. But now we widen the lens of our awareness. We let the spotlight of attention expand from the nose to the whole territory of the body. This body is your home. It is the vessel that carries you through the world. And yet, we often ignore it until it shouts in pain or whispers in fatigue. Tonight, we listen to it while it is quiet. We practice listening to the language of sensation. Bring your attention to the very top of your head, the crown, the highest point. You might think there is nothing there, but if you wait, if you become very still, you might notice something. A gentle tingling, a subtle warmth, a faint vibration like the hum of a distant wire. This is the life force. This is the energy of existence flowing through you. You do not have to create it. You only have to feel it. Let your attention pour slowly down, like warm oil, down over the forehead. This is where we hold so much of our thinking. The frown of concentration, the tightness of worry. Feel those muscles now, and give them permission to unravel. Let the forehead become smooth, like a calm lake without a single ripple. Move down to the eyes. Even behind closed lids, the eyes often try to see. They dart around. They search. Tell them gently, there is nothing to see tonight. You can rest in the dark. Let the eyes sink back into their sockets, floating in a pool of relaxation. Down to the cheeks, the jaw, the tongue. Let the jaw hang loose. Let the teeth part slightly. The mask of the day is slipping away. You do not need an expression now. You do not need to smile. You do not need to look interested. You can just be a blank, peaceful canvas. Let the awareness flow down into the neck and onto the shoulders. Here is where we carry the world, the burdens of responsibility, the bags of the past. Imagine you are standing at a gate, and you simply drop the bags. Thud. They hit the ground, and your shoulders float upward in relief, and then melt downward into the mattress. Let the feeling flow down the arms, past the elbows, into the wrists, and all the way into the hands. The hands are miracles of sensation. Notice the palms. Can you feel the heat? Can you feel the pulse? Can you feel the tingling in the fingertips? Your hands are not just solid objects. They are clouds of energy, vibrating, alive. Let them rest open, holding nothing but empty space. Now, bring the attention back to the chest, the heart center. Notice the gentle rise and the gentle fall. But look deeper. Is there warmth there? Is there a tightness loosening up? Is there a heaviness or a lightness? In Vipassana, we do not judge what we find. We do not say, "Oh, this pain is bad," or "This warmth is good." We just say, "This is what is happening. This is the truth of this moment." We observe it with a quiet, friendly distance. Move down to the solar plexus, the stomach, the belly. This is the engine room. It works hard for you. Digesting, processing, feeling the gut instincts. Let it soften. Imagine a knot being gently untied, loop by loop, until the rope lies flat. Let the belly rise without restriction, soft, vulnerable, safe. Now let the awareness sweep around to the back, the spine. Feel the points of contact where your body meets the bed. The pressure against the shoulder blades, the pressure against the hips. Feel the support. The earth is holding you up through the floor, through the bed. You can trust it. You can surrender the muscles of the back. They do not need to hold you up right now. Gravity is doing the work. Let go, and let go again. Flow down into the hips, the large muscles of the thighs, the knees, the calves, down to the ankles, and finally, the feet, the soles of the feet, the toes. These feet have walked thousands of steps for you. They have carried you to this moment. Feel them tingling now. Feel the hum of circulation. Feel the coolness of the air touching the skin. Now, zoom out. Try to feel the whole body all at once, from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. Usually, we think of our body as a solid, heavy block, meat and bone. But when you look closely with the eye of Vipassana, it starts to feel different. It feels lighter. It feels less solid. It feels like a field of sensation, a shimmering cloud of atoms and energy, waves of warmth, waves of coolness, waves of pressure, everything moving, everything flowing. You are dissolving into this flow. You are not a statue. You are a river. If you find a place that hurts, or itches, or feels numb, do not fight it. Do not rush to move. Just look at it. Give it your soft attention. Imagine breathing into that spot. Often, pain is just a sensation that has become tight because we are resisting it. When we stop resisting, when we say, "I see you," sensation, it often softens. It changes. It begins to flow again. This is the language of the body. It is always speaking to you. Tonight, it is saying, "We are safe. We are resting. We are healing." Feel the outlines of your body blurring slightly. Where does the skin end and the blanket begin? Where does the body end and the night begin? It is all just sensation. It is all just awareness. You are floating in a sea of feeling. Heavy, warm, relaxed. In the next part of our journey, we will look at the mind itself. We will watch the thoughts drifting like leaves on this river of sensation. But for now, stay with the body. Stay with the tingle. Stay with the pulse. The anchor of the breath is still there. The vessel of the body is safe and sound, resting, feeling, being. The body is settling. The breath is anchoring. But you may notice that there is still movement in the inner world. The mind. It rarely stops completely. It is an engine designed to think, to plan, to remember, to solve problems that haven't happened yet. In many forms of meditation, we try to silence the mind. We fight it. We try to push the thoughts away like intruders. But in Vipassana, we do not fight. We do not push. We change our position. Imagine for a moment that your mind is a flowing river. Usually, we are swimming in this river. We are caught in the current. A thought comes. I need to send that email. And we splash after it. We get wet. We get carried downstream. Then another thought comes. I wish I hadn't said that. And we are pulled into a whirlpool of memory. We are constantly swimming, constantly struggling to keep our heads above water. No wonder we are tired. Tonight, the invitation is simple. Get out of the river, climb up onto the grassy bank, sit down on the cool, soft earth, and just watch the water flow by. You are no longer the swimmer. You are the observer. The river is still flowing. The thoughts are still coming. But you are dry. You are safe on the shore. Close your eyes and watch the stream of your consciousness. What do you see floating by? Maybe a leaf drifts past. On that leaf is a thought about tomorrow. What will I have for breakfast? Watch it drift. Watch it spin in the current. And watch it disappear around the bend. You do not need to chase it. You do not need to eat breakfast right now. You only need to see the thought. Maybe a heavy log floats by. A worry. A heavy, dark piece of wood. Usually, you would grab onto it. You would cling to it and let it drag you under. Tonight, just sit on the bank. See the log. Acknowledge it. Ah, there is a worry. And let it float. The river carries everything away if you do not hold on. This is the art of observation. It is the skill of seeing a thought without becoming the thought. There is a gap, a tiny distance between the thinker and the thought. In that gap, freedom lives. If a thought comes that is loud or demanding, you can use a soft label, just a whisper in the mind. Planning, planning, or remembering, remembering, or simply thinking, thinking. By naming it, you break its spell. You realize it is just an event. It is not you. It is just a bubble popping on the surface. Sometimes the river is fast, rushing with white water. That is okay. Do not judge the river. Do not say, I am bad at meditating because my mind is busy. Just say, the river is fast tonight, and keep watching. Sometimes the river is slow, almost stagnant, dreamy and thick. That is okay too. Just watch the slow drift. You might notice that the more you watch, the more the current naturally slows down. When you stop splashing, the water becomes clearer. When you stop chasing every leaf, the surface becomes smooth. But even if it doesn't, your peace does not depend on the river stopping. Your peace depends on staying on the bank. You are the sky above the river. The clouds drift through the sky, but the sky is never damaged by the clouds. A storm cloud can pass. A dark thought, a fearful thought. The sky allows it. The sky has room for it. But the sky does not become the storm. It remains vast, open, untouched. Practice this now. A thought arises. Maybe it is a sound you hear. A car went by. Do not weave a story about the car. Just note the hearing and let it go. Maybe a thought arises about sleep. Will I fall asleep soon? Treat that as just another leaf. Thinking about sleep. Let it float. Do not climb onto the leaf. Let it go downstream. Every time you let a thought go without engaging it, you are resting deeper. You are teaching your nervous system that it does not have to react to every signal. It can stand down. It can relax its guard. The river of mind is an ancient stream. It has been flowing for a long time. Tonight, you do not need to dam it. You do not need to divert it. You only need to let it be. Trust that the water knows where to go. Trust that the thoughts will fade when they are no longer fueled by your attention. Sit on the bank. Feel the grass beneath you. Feel the cool breeze of the breath. And watch the show. It is just a show. Shadows and light. Words and pictures. Drifting. Turning. Dissolving. You are the silent witness. Stable. Grounded. At peace. In the next part of our journey, we will look at the weather of the inner world, the emotions that rise and fall, and we will see that they, too, are just currents in the water. But for now, enjoy the view from the shore. Dry, safe, watching the river flow into the dark. We have watched the breath. We have felt the body. We have sat on the bank of the river of thought. Now we turn our face upward to the sky of the inner world. Just as the earth has weather, so do you. Winds blow, clouds gather, rain falls, sun shines. We call these shifts emotions, and often we are afraid of the weather. When the clouds of sadness gather, we try to blow them away. When the heat of anger rises, we try to hide from the sun. When the fog of confusion settles, we panic because we cannot see. But in Vipassana, we make peace with the weather. We remember a simple, profound truth. You are not the rain. You are not the storm. You are the sky. Think of the sky. It is vast, boundless, open. A thunderstorm can rage through it. Lightning can crack. Thunder can boom. Wind can scream. But has the sky ever been damaged by a storm? Has the sky ever been wet by the rain? No. The sky allows the weather. It holds the space for it, but it remains untouched. Tonight, practice being the sky. Scan your inner landscape. Is there an emotion present right now? Maybe a residue of stress from the day. Maybe a gentle sadness. Maybe a quiet joy. Or maybe just a neutral calm. Whatever is there, acknowledge it. Do not tell yourself a story about it. Do not ask, why am I feeling this? Whose fault is this? When will it end? Those are just thoughts. Those are just leaves in the river. Instead, feel the emotion as a physical sensation, as energy. If there is anger, where does it live? Is it heat in the chest? Is it tightness in the jaw? Feel the heat. Feel the tight. Strip away the word anger and just be with the energy. It is just weather. If there is anxiety, where is it? Is it a fluttering in the belly? Is it a vibration in the hands? Feel the flutter. Feel the vibe. Do not push it away. Imagine you are making room for it. You are the vast sky saying to the cloud, you can be here. I am big enough to hold you. When you stop fighting the weather, something magical happens. The storm loses its violence. It may still rain, but it becomes a gentle rain, a rain that nourishes the soil, a rain that cleans the air. Emotions are not enemies. They are visitors. They bring messages. They bring release. If you feel heavy, let yourself be heavy. Let gravity have you. If you feel empty, let yourself be empty. Be a hollow flute through which the wind can blow. There is a tremendous relief in admitting what is true. Right now, there is sadness. Right now, there is worry. Right now, there is peace. You do not have to fix the weather. You cannot yell at a hurricane and make it stop. You simply batten down the hatches, light a candle, and wait it out. You wait in the shelter of your own awareness. Notice how the weather changes. It is never static. A storm comes. It rages. It pours. And then, eventually, it breaks. A patch of blue appears. The air feels fresher. This is the law of nature. No feeling lasts forever. It arises. It stays for a while. It passes away. If you are feeling something difficult tonight, whisper to yourself, this too is moving. This too is passing. You do not have to push it out the door. It will leave on its own when its time is done. Your job is just to keep the house open, to keep the sky vast. If tears want to come, let them come. They are just rain. Water moving, cleaning, releasing. If a smile wants to come, let it come. It is just sunlight, warming, brightening, fading. You are the witness of it all. Stable, silent, present. Feel the space around the emotion. The emotion might feel like a tight knot in the center of your chest, but notice the space around the knot. The shoulders are loose. The breath is flowing. The rest of the room is quiet. Focus on the space. Focus on the sky. The knot is small. The sky is infinite. You are not the small knot. You are the infinite capacity to feel. Breathe into the weather. Inhale, inviting the feeling in. Exhale, giving it space to move. You are safe. The weather cannot hurt you. It is just energy moving through the system. Let it move. Let it flow. Let it be. Tonight, the forecast is acceptance. Whatever comes, comes. Whatever goes, goes. And you remain. Peaceful, observant, resting in the center of the storm, where the air is always still. In the next part of our journey, we will dive deeper into this idea of change. We will explore impermanence, the truth that freedom comes when we stop trying to hold on to things that are meant to flow. But for now, just lie back and watch the clouds drift. White clouds, dark clouds. It doesn't matter. The sky is wide enough for all of them. The sky is ready for sleep. We have watched the breath. We have felt the body. We have allowed the weather of emotions to pass. And in doing all of this, we have discovered a secret law that governs everything. The law of flow. In the ancient language, it is called anicca, impermanence, change. At first, this idea might seem frightening. We want things to stay the same. We want the good moments to last forever. We want our bodies to never age. We want our safety to be guaranteed. But there is a deep comfort hidden inside this truth. If everything changes, then nothing is stuck. If everything changes, then this tiredness will pass. This worry will pass. This tension will pass. Look closely at your experience right now. Go back to a sensation in the body, maybe a tingling in the hand, or a warmth in the belly. Watch it closely, like a scientist looking through a microscope. Is it a solid thing? Or is it vibrating? Is it steady? or is it flickering? When you look deep enough, you see that nothing is solid. Everything is a wave, rising, cresting, falling away. The tingling you felt a moment ago is not the same tingling you feel now. It is new energy, new life, new flow. This realization allows you to put down a heavy burden, the burden of holding on. Imagine your mind is a clenched fist, holding onto a coin. You are afraid to lose the coin, so you squeeze tight. Your knuckles turn white. Your arm aches. Your whole body tenses up. This is what we do when we try to freeze time, when we try to force life to be permanent. Vipassana invites you to simply open the hand. Let the fingers uncurl, softly, slowly. The coin may stay, or the coin may roll away. It doesn't matter. What matters is the relief in your hand. What matters is that you are no longer squeezing. You are flowing. Think of a melody, a beautiful song. For the song to be beautiful, each note must end. If one note went on forever, it would just be a noise. It would be unbearable. The beauty is in the movement. The beauty is in the fading. Your life is a melody. This day was a series of notes, morning, noon, evening. And now the notes of the day are fading out. Let them fade. Do not try to hold the echo. Let the silence come. Because it is only in the silence that the new melody of sleep can begin. Feel this truth in your muscles. Scan your body for any place that is holding on. Maybe the shoulders are holding up the day. Maybe the stomach is holding on to a conversation. Whisper to that part of you. It is over. It is gone. You can flow now. Imagine your body is made of sand, warm, soft sand, and a gentle wind is blowing. The wind is rearranging the grains, softening the edges, smoothing the surface. You do not have to hold your shape. You can shift. You can settle. You can dissolve into the mattress. This is the peace of anicca. It is the peace of knowing that no storm lasts forever. No winter lasts forever. No night lasts forever. The wheel turns, and you are resting at the hub. If you are in pain, and know that the pain is changing, it is not a solid block of ice. It is a river of sensation. Watch it flow. If you are anxious, know that the anxiety is changing. It is running out of fuel. Watch it flicker like a candle. You do not need to push the river. You do not need to blow out the candle. Time will do the work for you. Time is the great healer, the great dissolver. Trust the flow. Trust the current of life that has carried you since you were born. It knows the way. It flows towards rest. It flows towards healing. It flows towards the ocean of sleep. You are not a rock in the stream. You are the water, fluid, flexible, free. Inhale, rising. Exhale, passing away. With every breath out, you are practicing impermanence. You are letting go of the air you just used. You do not hoard it. You release it. And because you release it, fresh air can come in. Let go of this day. Release it fully, so that tomorrow can come, so that rest can come, so that you can be new again. In the next part of our journey, we will ask a quiet question. If everything is changing, if the body changes, and the thoughts change, and the feelings change, then who are you? We will look for the self, and we might find something even bigger than a self. We might find oneness, but for now, just be the flow. Be the wave drifting back into the deep, dark sea, changing, softening, sleeping. As you lie here, floating in the river of change, a quiet question arises. If the body is just sensation, and the mind is just thoughts, and feelings are just weather, then who are you? Who is the one watching? We spend our days building a heavy statue called I. I am this name. I am this job. I am this success. I am this failure. We defend this statue. We polish it. We worry about it cracking. But in the deep clarity of Vipassana, we look for the statue, and we do not find it. We look for the solid center, and we find only space. We find only flow. This is not scary. It is the ultimate relief. It means you do not have to carry the weight of being someone tonight. You can put the costume down. You can lay the mask on the bedside table. The manager of your life can finally clock out. The worrier can retire. There is no one left to defend. There is only awareness, pure, light, boundless. You are not a drop of water trying to survive the ocean. You are the ocean. The boundaries of your skin feel less like a wall and more like a mist. You are merging with the darkness of the room, merging with the silence, merging with the peace that has no name. And into this vast, open space, we pour one final ingredient: the warmth of metta, loving kindness. Imagine a soft, golden light igniting in the center of your chest. It is not a burning fire. It is a gentle glow, like a lamp in a quiet window. Direct this warmth inward first, toward the breathing body lying here. You have traveled far today. You have tried your best. You deserve to rest. Whisper gently to yourself, "May I be peaceful. May I be safe. May I be free from heavy burdens. May I sleep with ease." Feel the words landing like soft petals on the heart. You are forgiving yourself for being human. You are accepting yourself exactly as you are in this moment. Now, let the light expand. Let it flow out of the room. Let it touch the people you love. Let it touch the people sleeping in your town. Let it touch every living being under this dark sky. May we all be peaceful. May we all be safe. May we all rest. The circle is complete. The insight has been seen. The clarity has been found. Everything is impermanent, except the love that holds it all. The breath is slowing down now. The body is heavy. The mind is a quiet, empty sky. There is nothing left to do. The practice is over. The silence has returned. You are drifting on the river of peace, past the banks of waking, toward the ocean of dreams. You are safe. You are whole. You are home. Good night. Good night. Good night.